guy from over there, I would like you to welcome to the stage. Please, enter the stage. Eric.
Hey, hey. Oh. Oh.
Society.
Why?
Banks.
How?
Money.
None.
Credit.
Huh, when?
Terrorism!
All words close to our heart, but what do they really mean?
Hi. I'm Valerie. And this is my business partner and part-time lover, Valerie. And together we are...
Valerie and Valerie Soluble Business Solutions! And we're the best your money can buy!
And we have some big soluble solutions for you and your small business.
But where do we start? Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Valerie and Valerie, we're not as clever as you. How do you expect our tiny brains to understand complex things like soluble business solutions? Ha! That's just where you made your first mistake, Sonny. You don't have to be clever like us. None of you do.
None of you are.
So where do we start? Where do we start? Now, in order to understand business, we need to understand the economy. Now, the economy is neither eco nor me. So what is it? Well, I'll tell you. In order to understand the economy, we need to understand society. But before that, we need to meet you, the people.
Now, we're not going to bamboozle you with flashy, jingoistic jargon. We're going to take complex models and systems and we're going to break them down into bite-sized, digestible, meaty knowledge chunklets. Valerie.
Step one.
Step one.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Do you think they're
Are
ready?
you ready?
Yes!
I said, are you ready?
Yes!
Ready.
Okay.
Step one.
Step one. Every single one of you. Step one. Valerie. Step one. Every single one of you is a profiterole. Now, let's just be clear. This is not a metaphor. It might look like it. No, it's really beneath the thin pastry veneer of your flesh. You are all pumped full of the cholesterol-hardening, creamy indulgence of media saturation. On your own, you are weak and fragile. It takes very little for the system, Valerie here, to crush your puny, spreading the cream of your emotions across the table of your dignity.
But man is not alone. He or she is just a tiny part of what we like to call the obscene masses. Like profiteroles, Valerie.
Oh,
Like profiteroles, they are, in the natural order of things, pyramidal hierarchy.
now, We can use, the system will employ fiscal measures using credit and loans to encourage consumerism amongst you, the gullible masses. You are all coated in a chocolatey confection. Your swollen, grotesque bodies adorned liberally with the bling of celebrity culture.
But who's really benefiting?
Good question.
I know I am,
And I know that she is.
but I know that you are definitely not.
Not at all.
Now, despite assurances that the top-down, trickle-down goose-down model is effective, it is clear from our demonstration that it's just the people at the top getting all the chocolate. Look at the bottom here. You lot are not getting any of the riches. And you're probably getting a bit squashed. Now, who wants to be smothered in gooey, sticky, warm, delicious chocolate? Who? Anyone? Yay! You just made your second mistake, Sonny!
Point number 2. The system is seducing you with empty calories.
Feeble. Now, this is where the system comes in. Now, take Valerie here. Valerie is a man, but he is also society. And what better symbol of society than a lone, single, pathetic man?
See how the potential impact from the small businesses fails to have any effect on society.
Now, this is because our view of society is obscured by the illusion of culture and conformity. What happens if we bypass this? Valerie, take your shirt off. Look at him, he's mine, right?
Sorry, I can't do Come on. Society is exposed. Society is vulnerable.
But beneath this veneer merely lies the flaccid penis of social impotence. But what's this? We've left our mark on society, but for the small business trying to emerge in emergent fields, this is hardly enough to make a lasting impact.
No profits.
However, if society were a naked blind man, which it is,
My trousers.
come on, Valerie. If society were a naked blind man, which we've established it is, we could sneak up on him and push him into the mud of financial slavery. Our profit e-rolls will soar.
Yeah! Whoa! Hold the phone, Valerie.
What?
It's not that simple.
Isn't it?
No. You see, the system,
Me?
that's you, is entirely unaware of the damage that it is causing to society. For the system is also blind.
I see.
Sure. The system continues to launch rancid filth into society, but it lacks the aim and focus to deliver effective results. It is literally just shooting its cash cream in the dark. Its money shot has missed the mark. The system is crashing.
So what now? The system needs an ally in order to guide small businesses into its target market. Society. Who? I'll tell you who. The propulsive power of massive bailouts from the World Bank.
Okay, so I'm guessing that this takes us on to step 3. What are we going to do? Now, it's quite apparent that the system needs to work with the banks in order to provide projection for the... I beg your pardon?
Volatile small businesses.
Where are the volatile small businesses? So, I think it's
Get on with your eyes, Valerie!
quite important that really what we need to do is we need to somehow support the system and make sure that it works efficiently, and maybe to do that we need to not perhaps be so blind so that we can see exactly what is going on, because as a small business and society we need to know what Valerie is doing. And so when we lift the veil of when we lift this veil, we begin to see subtle things, the creeping corruption, the rancid greed of the system is now just devouring our small businesses. But we cannot desert. Sorry. We cannot desert our system. We must keep putting in the efforts. We must reach down into the layers of society, and from there, spongy layers, draw upon all of our resources. This is no trifling matter.
And that is the secret to a successful business.
Chris, you want to rescue us now?
Any questions you might have, you can ask us after the show.
Well done, Valerie.